Can this market get any crazier?
Let's take a look back at February stats to find out.
Hello, and welcome to the Rocket City Homes channel.
So, in February, mortgage interest rates ticked a bit higher, but they still remain below the February 2020 levels.
Interest rates may rise a bit further in coming weeks, but according to Freddie Mac, while there are temporary factors driving up the rates, the underlying economic fundamentals point to rates remaining in the low 3% range for the rest of the year.
With rates still at these historically low levels, home sales are unlikely to be significantly impacted.
So let's take a look at the Rocket City's February market stats.
Over the last year, new single-family home listings has decreased 31% in Huntsville, 21% in Madison, 37% in Athens, and 46% in Decatur.
This brought each market down to just over 1 month's supply of homes for sale in February.
Since last February, Huntsville's median sales prices increased 15% to just under $249,000 for a single-family home.
Madison increased 6% to about $276,000.
There was a 15% increase in Athens, bringing their price up to $236,000.
And in Decatur, the sales price increase was 9% to almost $180,000.
And in the last 12 months, the days on market has decreased 63% in Huntsville, 57% in Madison, 72% in Athens, and 62% in Decatur.
With the exception of Decatur, which is at 11 days on market, the other three areas are all at less than 5 days for other active listings.
And really, these could be more like 1 or 2 days on market in Madison and Huntsville, but most listing agents these days are setting a deadline of like 2 to 3 days to allow for multiple offers before accepting one immediately.
And because of the high demand and low inventory, each of these areas continues to have their home selling for 100% or more of the list price.
This is the most money buyers have ever been willing to pay over the list price in our market's history.
We can tell you from experience that several houses that our clients have put offers in on, the winning bids ended up being as much as $30,000 over the asking price.
A lot of these offers are paying with cash too, which is very hard to compete with.
And in some cases, buyers are waiving the home inspection and forgoing appraisal requirements as well.
One of the unique things that we noticed this month is that for the past 5 years, February's always had more new listings than January, but this year it was less.
Typically, there's a big spike in listings in March, so we're hopeful that trend continues this month to counteract the lower numbers in February.
And of course, with these fewer listings than usual coming on the market lately, that means also the numbers of homes have sold has decreased a bit.
We are now officially under 500 homes for sale in all of Madison County.
All that to say is it's extremely hard to be a buyer right now, but if you're thinking about selling, there's never been a better time to do so.
Our advice for buyers continues to be, have patience in waiting for the right home, but aggressive in your offer when you find it.
To make your offer stand out, know what you're comfortable with price-wise and keep your terms as seller-friendly as you can.
The cleaner your offer can be, the more likely you are to get the home.
Also, don't rule out new construction as an option if you have the time to wait on a new home build.
New build prices aren't rising quite as quickly as existing homes, so you may get more for your money.
Which is nice if you have that flexibility of waiting 9 to 12 months to move in.
Our advice for sellers is if you were thinking about selling, let's take a look and see what you might be able to get for your house.
Now's a great time to get top dollar for your home and to get it sold quickly.
That's right. Well, there you go.
Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to check back often as we release new videos every other week about all things the Rocket City and real estate.